Artemus Toast here, and it's time for another all kinds of awesome album review. First off, I'd like to apologize for you hear the dishwasher in the other room. But today we're doing man noisy. Um, Billy Joel's 52nd Street. You know, in some previous all kinds of awesome trademark album reviews. Um, I had talked about my respect for singers, songwriters, those artists that you know had the most, I wouldn't say control, but creative power over their product. And Billy Joel is certainly one of those artists. You know, a great songwriter. I'd like to there's different levels of listening to music. There's sometimes there's particular types of music or songs or albums you like to listen to in the background. There's some that you and there's once again many other different levels, but there's others that you just listen to, like listen to the story that's being told. You know, and whether it be literally or figuratively or open to interpretation, etc. You know, once again, I digress. Billy Joel is one of those artists who just tells a almost literal story. You could just on top of great music that he writes. It's, I guess you could kind of depending on the song, you could kind of Piano Man's a great example of that. um you know that's definitely one of those ones that you could imagine the lyrics tell the story of the patrons of the bar. And a lot of Billy Joel's songs have that, and a lot of the songs on 52nd Street have that. Um, and that's what I think is all kinds of awesome. In particular about his work. Um, the track list is great. Big Shot, the opening track, all kinds of awesome song. Um, you know, Honesty. I'm pretty sure that song won a Grammy that year. This was album of the year 1978, and you know, I believe Honesty might have won an award as well. But uh, not that that really matters. It's all kinds of awesome anyway. Um, but the title track is a great song. And once again, every song on this album is great. This is one of those albums that you could just kind of sit back and let it tell its story. Not only musically. It's not a concept album. It's just each song is a little excerpt that tells its own little story. It's like a lot of mini movies or something. Or at least that's my perception of it. The kind of what I get from it. Um, but like I say with every album, always best to listen front to back, track one to the last track, in the order that the artist intended. Back when you know albums were albums. Um, Another interesting side note, I was just reading on the Wikipedia's that in 1982 Sony introduced the CD player, and only 50 songs or 50 albums, and this happened to be one of those 50 albums. So this was one of the first albums ever available on a CD, which is also all kinds of awesome bonus fact there. Um, but once again, Billy Joel, great singer, songwriter, all around artist, great number of great songs. Um, you know, 52nd Street is all kinds of awesome. Listen to it front to back, preferably on vinyl, or any way you can. Artemus Toast out.